Hello everyone and welcome back to Kade Plays Armored Core. Today we're going to take another mission from the Zam City Guard. 19,000 credits, Lord knows we need them. Remnants of the squatters who occupied the abandoned factory on the east side of the city have reappeared, those bastards. They have brought together 12 muscle tracers from somewhere and have again amassed inside the factory. Clamoring for us to bring out the guys who hurt them before, they are on a rampage. Our guard weaponry is useless. Any raven will do, just do something. Theater of Operations, Old Factory, East Zam City. Enemy forces, worker MTs and regular MTs. Conditions for success, eliminate illegal squatters. They were clamoring to see the guy who hurt him before. Well, clamor away, my friends. Cause that guy in the black, white, and red machine,
engaged.
He's coming for you.
How dare you come here?
Oh.
Don't get carried away just because you're a raven.
Okay, that's poor shooting on my part. They are doing a surprising amount of damage. Although luckily I can output a fair bit of damage myself. Thanks to this delightful machine gun I done got. Ah, oh, dude, I'm down to like 3,000 health already. That's rough, and something's interfering with my radar. That guy got drilled. This machine gun is beautiful. And then some dudes over here. I should strafe boost more than I do. That guy also got drilled. There's 2 targets over there. Okay. Lock one up. Hit him with the missiles. This guy next. Come on, bruh. Drilled that one. I am taking an awful lot of hits here, though. And the last one's over this way. Let's hose him down with some more missiles. These guys are just dummies when it comes to missiles. You can just really snipe them down from long range. I'm getting... oh, that was dangerous. That was pretty dangerous indeed. We got close there. Is those particular types of MTs, the ones with the... oh god, just took so much damage. All right, well we're in the positive numbers of credits. So the balance will change quite a bit later on for sure. Got new mail. Is it from R? All right, Terrorists in the Shadows. From the Zam City Guard. Good work the other day. Thanks to you, the redevelopment work has been safely resumed. We were troubled to find that the squatters' weapons were likely supplied through the involvement of the terrorist group Imminent Storm. We really should perform a full-scale investigation, but they hold some pretty bad company, if you get my drift. Unless we have direct evidence of wrongdoing, we cannot get involved. Well, we have our reasons. Even though we are called the Guard, we're really mere cogs in the clockwork of business. We don't want to do anything to wring our own necks. Unfortunately, that seems to be all we can do. We are looking forward to working with you in the future. Well, good work, Zam City Guard. You're doing what you can, and, you know, we all don't want to be on the leash of the corporations. Oh, this is from R. Zam City was one of the very first cities built in the Underground City Development Program, so redevelopment is proceeding in various areas of the city. Although Chrome had held authority over this area in recent years, Murakumo has turned the tables, so that most of the redevelopment projects have been led by Murakumo. It is not hard to imagine that these circumstances are involved in the recent events. I'll be in touch. I almost kind of want to use that as my sign-off now, but I already established a pattern for mine. Alright, we've got no money to do anything with right now, so we better do a little more work. Shall we do Stop Terrorist Threat? Back in Isaac City, 22,000. Isaac City Guard. We've managed to obtain vital information on the terrorist group Imminent Storm. The scum plan to hide inside the city sewers and build their headquarters there. Imminent Storm has perpetrated many terrorist attacks on Isaac City in the past, and the Guard has suffered bitter defeats. We will never let them build their headquarters. Yet, we hesitate to act with only our weaponry. This is why we have asked the Ravens for help. Already several guards have gone ahead, but it is too dangerous for them alone. Your operation has two objectives. Protect the guard detachment and destroy the terrorist leader. We'll deduct 1,000 from your pay for each guard killed. Ravens, we're counting on you. Theater of Operations, Isaac City Sewer. Enemy forces, an unknown number of muscle tracers. Conditions for success, destroy the enemy leader. This is difficult. This is a difficult mission. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna plow away at it until we win. Hooray!
Combat system engaged.
Combat system engaged indeed. Combat system fucking deadly. I've already taken more damage than is okay. Move! Move! Guard! Alright. That wasn't too horrible. This guard's here, and there are some MTs behind the door. But it's okay as long as you drill them down. Why is the guard flagging as an enemy? I guess my radar can't tell the difference between guards and enemy MTs. Alright, that's great. There's another one around here. So we're gonna just pop our... Wow, did he just like totally scoot over there real quick? Get drilled, son. Alright, where are we going? Not up there. I'm pretty sure it's down here. So let's spray some water up. Just, I don't know, to be fancy. Why not? Boost! Like, I don't think... Now, obviously, there's better graphics in the world. Which, if my plan goes off, and what we end up doing is actually playing a lot of the Armored Core games, then you'll get to see that obviously the graphics improve as the graphical generation changes. But for what it is, being an early, because this was actually my first PlayStation game that I actually owned, and for what it is, I think it did really well. And even these days, like, it's ugly by today's standards, but in the context of its time, I think it did really, really well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, bud. Wow, I managed to drill like half a magazine into a wall right there. There's nothing down here. Ass. Luckily, we got a good generator that recharges quite quickly, so we can boost around with pretty wild abandon. Like, strafe machine gun is such a solid tactic. Especially, like, though it is tricky with this particular machine gun because of how small... Sorry, I got distracted by a noise on the floor. Because of how small the actual, the lock-on reticle is. There's two guys up here. Whomst we are going to drill with missiles. That didn't go off. That also didn't work. Do an upward. There we go. Drill him down, drill him down. Taking too much damage. It's gonna be rough. This payment is gonna be rough. This stuff is in my way. Die. Die. And then I think there's a... Ooh! A door! With ooh! an idiot behind it. And no, it's not me. Get drilled. Like, I definitely find that a strong offense is the best defense here. Rather than relying on, like in future Armored Core games, I can definitely get to the point where I'm using, you know, high mobility frames to kind of like increase my survivability by staying out of the way of stuff. Never more so the case than in Armored Core 4, where speed is absolutely king. 'Cause the boost mechanics don't lend themselves particularly to that style of combat in the games this early on, I definitely find that it's much more tanky. So a good defensive build, I think, is more important than a good mobility build. In the very early games, I would say even as early as
The target is in this sector.
uh,
Counting on you.
even as early as Armored Core. Okay, he just exploded. I don't think anything hit him, unless I hit him. I don't think I hit him. I mean, I hope they don't dock me. But as early as like Armored Core 2 Another Age, you definitely start getting into some
Target
spots where
identified.
speed becomes a highly important part of survivability. Now, this guy takes a lot of damage and also deals out his fair share too. But I can drill him pretty effectively from here, and he can only kinda ping me. Get railed, my dude. There it is.
Battle over. Combat
So,
system
a lot of
disengaged.
success here definitely can be like cheesing the physics, or cheesing enemy pathing, or cheesing any number of other factors, let's face it. Doesn't matter what I'm cheesing. If I'm cheesing something, I'm having a good time. Cheese is good. Alright. God damn it, can't do anything without somebody calling me because work stuff. If there's any kids listening to this show, take my advice. Never get good at anything, because then everybody always needs you to always do everything for everything. Fuck. Much like in real life, can't afford anything interesting. Let's do a little more work. So I've got a better head. Better legs are what I want next. Terrorist pursuit or rescue survey team. Rescue survey team's quite fun. The requester here, Earth Environment Reclamation Committee. 0 credits in advance, 25,000 on success. We want you to break into an old military facility remaining above ground to the southwest of Isaac City. Had a bit of a belch. This facility has been completely abandoned, but we have reason to believe it has been used as a testing ground for prototype weapons prior to the Great Destruction. If any of the companies get wind of this, a fight for this facility is inevitable. We immediately sent a survey team to find out the truth, but they ran into trouble. A gate within the facility suddenly closed, and scrapped security MTs began operating. After barely making it back to the first floor, the team is stranded behind the locked gate. The security MTs have been repulsed for now, but we don't know how long this will last. We want you to rescue the team as soon as possible. Theater of Operations, Old Military Facility. Enemy forces, security MTs. Conditions for success, rescue the survey team. We're coming, boys! This is actually a pretty simple one. These the little security MTs are like super weenie little like nutsack bots,
system engaged.
and will not pose anything approaching a significant problem for me. I think there's one mission every game that does that, like that long shaft drop-in. Alright. So this is actually going to take a little bit of time to get through, just because... Ugh. They get right up on you and make it hard for you to target them. Which is a huge pain in my nuts. And they're in little clusters. And they've got little pew-pew laser guns. I hate them. I hate them because I haven't got pew-pew laser guns and I want some. Actually, no, I don't. Energy weapons are... I already struggle with energy management. And energy weapons just make it even harder for me. This is some, like... I'm oddly into the soundtrack. Although Armored Core 4 Answer definitely takes the biscuit for me as far as Armored Core soundtrack chops. Ready, 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 ready. Drill him, drill him, drill him. No, stop trying to lock the one behind the pillar. Drilled, drilled. Alright, that's good. What are we looking at now? Nothing to the left. This way. Oh, they were trying to pincer me. They were trying to pincer me. I'm not about it. Drilled. Get out of here. Little spider dicks. Ah, you chumps. How far? How far? How far? You're right around the corner. Drilled. Please form an orderly murder queue. Drilled. Next one. Drilled. Let me see another one. Let me see another one. Drilled. Drilled them all. Get out of here. You. Dead. Job done. Nothing further to report. What? No, no, away. Don't get closer. I don't need you to get closer. This isn't a night on the town. I don't need you to hold me close, baby. Never let me go. I should just get the fuck out of here. That's what I need. Get drill. I wonder. Anything more to drill? Oh look, lots of them. So there's so many of these little bastards. If you're just using the, if you're still using the basic rifle at this point, this mission actually gets horrible from a running out of ammunition standpoint. Where obviously laser blade, huge, you know, mitigating factor in that respect. But nonetheless, there's something to be said for high-capacity machine guns. It's like, if I had to list my favorite technological advancements that I'm currently working with, one of them's definitely this high-capacity machine gun. Which actually I'm down to about half my total mission weight ammunition for. So, it's definitely getting a little bit leery. What it is, though! Drilled! Drilled! Drilled again. Come on, guys. I'm gonna need you to try. Well, you know, actually on second thought, don't feel like you have to. Just give up. You know, get an office job. You know, maybe go and do, you know, pick up a trade. Like, I shouldn't throw shit at tradespeople, but you know, just maybe consider an adjustment of career vector if being a security bot's not working out for you. Because I'm not gonna lie, you're not gonna do terribly well in a peer review because all your peers are dead and so are you. Which when your entire purpose within your job role is to not let things get into the facility you're guarding, and being alive is generally a means to an end in that regard, then I would say honestly, you know, I just don't think you're a good fit for the position. Then again, my only raison d'etre as far as getting in a giant robot is to shoot the things, and I do a whole lot of shooting at walls. So I genuinely question if I'm the kind of right guy to judge on that. Like, as a you had one job guy. What it is. I am here. Fear not, Chumpletons. I have come to rescue you. Assuming I don't run out of ammunition, which I am distinctly fixing to do very soon. Why does it take 3 strikes of a laser blade? That is... Do more damage, laser blade. I could just buy a better laser blade. That is literally a thing this game lets me do. Okay. Like, I'm complaining that my stuff is bad because my stuff is bad. And, I mean, I'd love to buy a new laser blade, but I'm also poor because I keep getting my AC blown up. And I totally failed to not destroy a generator room one time.
Battle over. Combat system disengaged.
Sup, survey team? There you go. Rescued the little choofs. And made a fair bit of moolah doing it. We can all essentially be happy with that. I mean, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And we've got new mail. I was ready to redo that mission, the mission before, I guess. New parts added. From the Raven's Nest. We've now added the following AC parts to the shop. For details, refer to the descriptions of individual parts. LN3001, heavily armored legs. LND8000R, anti-energy weapon legs. The LFH X5X, 4-legged type. And some tank legs. Good stuff. EERC. R would like to tell us that the Earth Environment Reclamation Committee has recently made a name for itself in the public eye. Professing the goal of reclaiming the above-ground environment, the committee has some of the most prominent scientists in the world as its members. However, there are many questions in regard to its true nature. There are rumors that it's actually an organization with some other purpose. I'll be in touch. Well, when you're wondering exactly who you may possibly be able to trust, and if the answer is anyone but yourself, a good way to meditate upon that is with the words, I've been Kade. This has been Armored Core. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.